I'm just asking him why he's dismissing it. I don't want people treated differently in here. And if there's a legitimate reason why it's going to be dismissed, I don't have a problem. If they don't have a case, they should dismiss it. But I'm not going to treat people different. So unless there's no violation, unless you've come to the conclusion it should have been written for distracted driving, then so you can either plead to impeding or you can go to the hearing. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can't have people treated differently in here. I won't do it. Talked about, right?
Yes.
So I can get him back in here and have him add the no proof, or you want to plead to no proof? I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the invalid plea.
Yeah, I'll plead the no proof.
That charge responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea. I'm going to dismiss file A. Fines and costs are $150, okay?
Yes.
You can go down the home and pay that, and you're all set. Good luck. Palacios. Hector Relio Palacios. How you doing? 26 F 245449. Your name?
Hector Leo Palacios?
All right, so you're going to plead to impeding traffic, true?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible for that? Please accepted. Original charge is dismissed. 150 is your total. You can go down the end of the hall and take care of that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over, right?
Yes.
That's 1 point. Do you understand that?
No, I thought it was no point.
That's 1 point.
Okay.
Do you want to go talk to him again?
No, I don't need to talk to him. I mean, he brought it down a little bit, so.
All right. Have a seat there 1 second. Just 1 second. Heather, can you have one of the court officers, please, at the front there, go talk to and send in the Flat Rock Department rep, please?
Yes, Judge.
Mitchell, Wayne, Collier, Lawson, 26F 245533.
Morning.
Your name?
Mitchell Wayne Collier lost.
So you're going to plead impeding traffic, right?
Yes.
All right, to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Speed's dismissed. Looks like you're getting your act together. Hopefully 170 is your total. You can go down the home and take care of that and you're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Doherty Nash. 26 B150097. Or Nash Doherty, is it? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Your name?
Nash Doherty.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Doherty. You are going to plead to, there was an accident. You know how many times I got to tell these guys? Do you have any idea? You gotta go, hey, John, wait a second, let's see. Do you have somebody from Brownstown here? That's Flat Rock. Or are you the department rep?
Herbie here from Brownstown.
Yeah, this has to go to Herabedian. Come on up here if you would. Raphael, Valdivinos. Wait a minute. Yeah, just slide back. Yep. Your name? This is 26F 245547. Your name?
Raphael Ladovino.
And your name?
Detective Chakos.
Good morning. Are you new there?
I've been there for a year and a half, yes.
I haven't seen you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so listen, he's got a decent record. I was wondering if you wouldn't consider giving him impeding on this. It wasn't outrageous.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that.
Will you write that up for me?
Thank you.
You have a seat right there. Give him a minute, okay? Thank that. Thank you.
You want to complete the
Thanks.
Sir,
What's that?
you want to complete the motion?
Yeah, you can cross it out on that. Just say plead to impeding and
Okay.
initial it or something. Okay, thanks. Anam Naz. 267841480. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Your name?
Interruptions.
All right, you're gonna plead impeding? Responsible or not responsible to that?
Response.
Please accept it. Speed's dismissed. 150 is your total.
Can I respectfully request for the reduction of fine on the basis of my clean driving record?
Yeah, that's the lowest I go on these. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Kuzak or Kozak, Raymond Michael Kozak, 26F245448. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Raymond Michael Kozak.
All right, you're gonna plead impeding, right?
That's correct.
Responsible or not responsible to the,
Sir.
all right, I'm gonna accept the plea, dismiss the speed. You came all the way from Whitmore Lake, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 150.
Thank you.
Cashier in the hall to your right. Thank you. People against Lazarick. Joshua Jordan Lazarick, 25I-415-022. Your name?
Special Hazard, Your Honor.
I placed you, let's see, on probation in August, specifically August the 14th of 25. I told you not to consume alcohol. I have a charge here that indicates as follows. If you can give me 1 second. That you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, specifically testing positive for alcohol at a test at DNA on February 9 to 26. If you plead guilty or if you are found guilty, you could get 5 days on this. Do you understand that? Did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
Did Your Honor.
If you read it and understand it,
That's right.
if you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights on the advice of rights, and we will not have a hearing. Do you understand that?
That's right.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you would like an attorney, I will provide you with non-public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll set you up with a lawyer, and we will have a revocation hearing after you confer with the lawyer. Okay? Any questions? All right, go right out in the hallway, and he'll hand it to a lawyer. Nash Shorty, 26B150097. Your name?
Actually,
So he added what he needed to because I don't take these unless unless the damage to the other vehicle is not major and there's no injuries, but he wrote that down, that there was, no injuries, no disabling damage. So you want to plead to impeding? Who's with you?
My mom. It's my first time here. So
Well, if you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. It's not going to go on your record.
okay.
Is when there's an accident, they have to fill out a report and it's sent to Lansing and your insurance carrier is likely to find out about it anyway. I just want you to be aware of that. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to your mom?
Be
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsive?
responsible.
All right, you got to be careful. I'll accept the plea. Dismiss the failure to stop, assured clear distance. 195 is your total. 195 is your total. You go down the hall and take care of that. Thank you. Andrew Pignataro, 26W 841396. Good morning, sir. Your name?
It's Andrew Pignataro.
You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes, sir.
Same thing. It's just no injuries, minor damage. To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Failure to stop, assured clear distance is dismissed. Please accept it to impeding. 195 is your total. You are all set. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Joe Frank Spina, second. 26T647156. Your name?
Joe Frank being the second.
You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible to that? Were you related to any of the Spinas in Trenton?
My dad used to clerk for you, sir.
Yeah.
Years ago, wisest man I ever knew.
He was great. I loved him.
Yeah.
He was one of my volunteers. He'd take files down there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
He's been deceased quite a few years now.
Yeah, well. Quite a few,
I
yeah.
liked him a lot. He was a good man. To the charge impeding traffic responsible?
Yes, sir. I was a momentary lapse of reason. I got lost. I grew up in this city, you know.
155. You're all set. Have a great day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Booth, Robert Aitken, Sunday Booth. 260-645-762 A, B, and C. You're taking a long way home, eh?
It looks like he has an attorney.
Did you have an attorney?
I don't know where it went. He was talking about us. You that, Bob?
Okay, well, I'm gonna put this aside then. I didn't know you had a lawyer. Kelly K. Banya the first. Banya. The first? Is that what it says? Kelly K. Banya, responsible. Please accepted, 150. Have a great day. Robert Aitken, Sunday Booth, 260-645-762A.
Good morning, Judge.
Yeah, I'm glad to play with them. We got this good.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Your Honor?
Real good, thanks. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Oh. Okay. Your name?
Bob Booth.
All right, so what do we have here? We have a disorderly person, public intox, and then we have minor in possession of tobacco and possession of marijuana under 21, right? For purposes of arraignment on the misdemeanor, does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
We do, Your Honor.
Not guilty, plea is entered. Did you talk to the prosecutor today?
Judge, we set this for arraignment today, so the prosecutor is not here. That's what I was going to do just now. So we're gonna have to set this for a pre-trial.
No problem. I'll enter a not guilty plea. No alcohol. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs, marijuana or illegal controlled substances, okay? Personal bond, 500. You cannot leave the state without consent or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give you a pretrial date. When will that be, Heather?
Well, Judge, this is where I was speaking with this attorney and there's some conflict with our Trenton date.
I'm gonna
Well, this
let
is
you
why-
go work out the date with Mr. Crane, okay?
Well,
Put
here,
on the home-
Judge,
So-
I do just have a quick question because he's not available on any of our Trenton dates. So the next one that he's available for is our April 7th one.
Yes, we speak about that, Your Honor. I can do it April 7th. I have to be somewhere that afternoon, but it shouldn't be an issue. And I'm gonna reach out to the.
That's fine.
In between, so I think that'll.
That's fine. April
Okay.
7th, April 7th, we'll make it. Can you make it at 8:30?
Absolutely.
That, Judge, that's our afternoon docket, so it would be a 1 o'clock.
Oh, at 1 o'clock. Can you
You
do?
do have a conflict with that.
I can't. We try to avoid each other's dockets.
Right. The other, 326 was an option too. If I recall correctly from, previous discussions, that day was, a conflict as well, unfortunately.
Yes, that's correct.
I can give them 4-7 at 8:30. We'll do a crossover, but you got to be here, right?
Well, no, we won't have because that's an add-on docket for us. So Trenton will not be here till the afternoon for us that day.
They can hear from Judge House.
When will they be here for Judge Hess?
On April 2nd.
Do that. At what time? Can you make, can we set him at 8:30?
Judge, he
Yes,
has
we could.
You guys are killing me.
Oh, I know.
He has a what?
He has a hearing he's on, I had a bond argument that I was gonna make too. One thing that he has is he's on heightened probation at Blaine Circuit Court. The violation hearing, which I'm also gonna handle, is that morning. If there's any way that we can work around that, that's what Judge Edwards does now.
How
So
about
there's-
March 19th?
The
Judge
19th,
Judge Heston has Trenton on March 19th.
How's that?
That's fine, Judge.
8:30 we gonna do?
Yes, we could do that, Judge.
We avoid crossovers here, so I'm gonna do this to you as a favor, but you gotta be here at 8:30, okay?
Understood.
March 19th at 8:30, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Amy Mooney,
Hey,
26B149795. Come on up here, ma'am. Officer, your name again, sir? Your name?
Amy Mooney.
So you're dismissing this, it just says dismiss citation. Did you come to the conclusion she didn't violate the law?
Yeah, if we're able to dismiss it, Your Honor, that'd be great.
Is that the reason though? Because she didn't violate the law? It's a distracted drive.
For appeal.
What happened is I was at the dentist 2.5 hours longer than I was.
I'm just asking him why he's dismissing it. I don't want people treated differently in here. And if there's a legitimate reason why it's going to be dismissed, I don't have a problem. If they don't have a case, they should dismiss it. But I'm not going to treat people different. So unless there's no violation, unless you've come to the conclusion it should have been written for distracted driving, then so you can either plead to impeding or you can go to the hearing. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can't have people treated differently in here. I won't do it. So you can either go to a hearing if you don't think you did anything wrong, or you can write it up again as a plea to impeding, and I'll take the impeding, but
All right, I'll do the pleading to
you
it.
sure that's what you want to do? If you,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't usually break the rules.
I'm not saying you do. You seem like a very pleasant lady. But a lot of these people that have been in here don't break rules. I mean, most of these individuals have come in here with very clean records. And they've gotten impeded. And I have an issue with people that are driving or using their phone while driving to begin with. Wait a minute, just let me finish. So that's my issue with it. I see it happen every day and they're floating all over the road and going 20 and a 45. And it's a dangerous way to drive. So if they don't think, or you don't think that you did anything wrong, that's fine.
Well,
Wait, I want you to listen. I'm not going to get in the middle of this, please. I'm just telling you, I just saw something that said dismiss citation. Unless he sounds like he's not going to tell me a great reason why they're dismissing it. So if he's not, then I'm not taking a plea, I'm not going to dismiss it. So he can either offer you impeding, or you can tell me, Judge, I don't want impeding. That's 0 points too. It won't go on your record. Or if you don't want to do that, you can come back and I'll summon the officer and I'll have a hearing.
I don't want any points on it.
There won't be any points. There's not with distracted either. There's no points with distracted. There's no points with impeding. It doesn't go on your record.
We're scared of our insurance.
Did you hear what I said? I'm not going to try to trick you here. I'm not a jerk. You know what I mean? I'm not going to trick you. There's no points. It doesn't go on your record.
Okay. I'd like to button that up today.
All right. You want to change this? Just change it. Or you can fill out another one that says plea to impeding and I'll call it. Okay? Thanks. People against, Yvonne Rostro. 26W841242. All right. Your name, sir? So he's going to have you plead the have you plead to equipment violation, which is actually a warning that was issued.
Yeah.
And then they're going to dismiss the no proof of insurance, right? To the charge of equipment violation, responsible or not responsible. Please accepted 125, no proof dismissed. You're all set. Amy Mooney, 026B1497. Where's she going? She's got to come in. Amy Mooney? Jason Daniel O'Day, 26F245506. Good morning. Your name?
Jason Gagbo.
You're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
Please accepted, 150. Okay, you're all set. Thank you. Tariq Abdul Qadir Muhammad. Sorry, 26F245664. Your name?
I
All right,
would say my name.
you're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible to that? All right. 165 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right,
Why some people believe 150?
because I look at everybody's record.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
No, I'm just telling you, come on back up here. I don't want there to be any, I look at everybody's
Because I
record.
hear some-
First offense get 150, and it depends how many traffic offenses that they have. And you had, just to be clear here, they had you down for a hazardous action in 25 for speeding too fast for conditions, or 23 rather, and then a failure to yield hazardous action in October of 25. That's why I'm charging you more. Good luck. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Amy Mooney, 26B149795. All right, ma'am, your name?
Amy would,
Have you had a chance to think about this? You want to plead to impeding?
yes, please.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? All right, you're all set. 150, distracted, dismissed. Good luck. Thank you. Melena Noel Sterner, 26F245397. I don't know what he means by this. Your name?
Milena Stern.
He just made a note you provided proof of registration renewal.
Yes, because
Was he gonna have you plead to this, or was he gonna dismiss it, or what was he gonna do?
said that was up to you.
I mean, I can cut it down for you, but let me just check something here. Jeez. So you were, I mean, I can cut it down. That's the best I can do. If you want to plead to it, or if you want to go to a hearing on it, whatever you want to do. I can't have people get written a ticket and then go get their plate renewed and then expect it to be dismissed. I just can't do that.
Oh.
Okay? So you want to plead to expired plate? And I'll cut the fines down for you?
Yes,
All right, to that charge of expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
And you showed them your proof of registration.
Yes, sir.
And how old are you?
22.
Okay, you're gonna pay more attention to this, right? All right, $85. Good luck. Thank you. All right. People against. Brandon Ross Pantel, 24B147651. All right. Good morning. Your name? Your name?
Brandon Ross, Panthal.
I have a charge here. I placed you on probation. The charge here was fraudulent schemes. There was $640 ordered in restitution. We issued a show cause. I'm going to read the charge. Failure to register, attend, and complete the positive strategy program with 8-week follow-up. That's count one. Do you understand the charge? I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Count two alleges that you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have 3 prior technical violations according to this. Therefore, your probation could be revoked on this and you could be incarcerated for a period of 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to enter a not guilty plea. We're going to have a revocation hearing here. We'll set you up with a lawyer. You'll talk to the lawyer. And I think Haynes has our probation
He
done.
does.
So you're going to meet with Mr. Haynes. And Mr. Haynes will come back in here with you, okay, after you guys are done. All right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Marrying a not guilty plea. Thanks. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Nerman Muharreb Salim. 26W841313. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? I'm sorry?
That being said,
Very close.
Okay, you're going to plead to impeding, right? Responsible or not responsible to that? Please accepted. 160 is your total. Okay, have a good day. Right down the end of the hall. Thank you. Allie Brown, 26W841384. Good morning, ma'am. Your name? You're going to plead to impeding. You're going to slow down, right? You're only 18, you just turned 19. They got you going quite a bit over the speed limit here. Please slow down, okay? To the charge impeding, responsible or not responsible. I'll accept the plea, dismiss the speed 150. Cashier under the hall to your right, you're all set. Good luck. Slow. Isabella Elizabeth Anna Grace Kirksey. 260-647-276. You got several names there. You must be important. You must be important. Your name? Got to be careful. You had an accident a couple of years ago, right?
yes, that's correct. My brakes went out and I vehicle.
You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes, that's correct. Sure.
It says failure to yield to that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible. Please accept it. Failure to yield dismissed. 195. You're all set. Cashier end of the hall to your right. Jordan Lucas Toma. 26 T6475559 A and B. Wait a minute. What the heck happened here? Were you your name?
Jaden Lucas Toma.
Were you in front of me earlier
Yes,
on another case?
same case. For the driving.
You pled to impeding, right?
Yeah, but you said no.
You said you didn't qualify.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, you don't fall. I remember now. My mistake. So you want to have an informal hearing, right?
Correct.
Where do you have here, Heather, for me on an informal?
We could do March 17th at 10 o'clock.
Okay. March 17th at 10 will be your court date, okay?
Okay.
You can go down the hall and we'll give you a notice. Any questions?
No, yeah.
All right, we'll see you back here then. Good
Thank you.
luck. Thank you. All right, people against Muhammad Ali. Wow. 26W840862. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Your name?
Muhammad Ali.
Was insured November 2 to May 10th of this year. New car did not show up in system. So it sounds like legitimate. There was an issue. Dismissed motion of the PO. You're all set. Have a great day. Thank you. Deborah Lee Bolin. 268-245-663. Your name, ma'am? So we're gonna set an informal on this case as well, Heather.
Okay, Judge, we can do March
Where,
17th at 10:15.
March 17th at 10:15. Okay? You can go right down the hall and get your notice, all right? Best of luck to you. Thank you. Cartier, Gage Maximus Cartier. 26F245649. Could I have Angela Crumpton seated at the table up here, my right, your left? Sir, your name,
Hi, Dave, Gabbe,
last name?
Cartier, Dartier.
So this is Flat Rock. We can set this for the same time. Heather, March 17th, is that good at 10:15?
Should be.
Yes, Judge.
March 17th at 10:15, we'll give you the notice. You go down the hall and get it, and you're all set.
Okay, thank
Best of luck to you. Angela Mary Crumpton, 268-245-514. So your name? Okay, you gotta keep your voice up for me. You understand that this is not gonna go on your record, right?
Yes. I just went back to work.
Well, I can do that for you if that's the only reason you're requesting an informal. So if you want to plead to, you and I will work out a payment plan. It's 0 points. It's not going on your record. It's impeding traffic. Do you want to do that? So to the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, you got to be careful here. All right, I'm going to make it 160. Now you tell me when you can pay this.
This week. Can I do like 2 payments?
Yeah,
Like I get paid every 2 weeks.
pay $80 bi-weekly. When do you get paid next?
This Friday.
I'll give you till Monday to pay. So you're gonna have until the 9th to pay 80, and then you pay the rest on the 23rd. If you need more time, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I get it. And
I just went back with her, so I'll be able to pay it fast, but I just went back to work.
I get it. I'm just telling you, I'll be glad to give you an extension if you don't have the money when it comes up, okay? All right, best of luck. Michaela Kelly, 26W841377. Good morning, your name?
Michaela Kelly.
You're gonna plead to impeding, right? Responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
All right, so they're gonna dismiss the speed. The plead's accepted to impeding 150. You're all set. Cash your run of the hall to the right. Thank you. All right, so you're waiting on the lawyer. Did you talk to the lawyer yet?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what do you have, sir?
My name's Stephen London. I'm here for a traffic warrant that I had, but I paid it, but I was still.
Hang on, slow down. Did you check in down the hall?
Yeah.
It's a 9:15 show house.
Okay. Do we have that with us?
I'm sure it work.
John?
What was the first name?
London.
Yeah, I never checked in once. Let me see. You guys here's one. Yeah, I see, I thought that, you know, I'm fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's signing.
What's that?
He's signing hard.
Hi. Stephen Lee London Jr. Stevens 5B148094. Mr. London. Your name?
Stephen London.
Where you been?
I was early actually.
I don't mean today.
Oh,
I mean, why didn't you show up? This is from 2025. You were issued the citation back in February of 25. Where you been?
I was unaware. I was asked my family.
He gave you the ticket, right? He gave you the ticket, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Did you call and request a hearing?
Hindsight, I remember he gave me the ticket from that while ago. It slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind. I love when it slips people's minds.
Yeah.
All right. You posted a bond, so we can just apply the bond.
Yeah, I was shocked when he told me that I had a traffic warrant.
What do you do for a living?
Working right now, but
Why not?
Second.
Why not? You said you're not working right
No,
now?
I'm working right now.
Where?
A warehouse. It's called Wolf Aircraft in Rome.
All right, here's what I'll do. I'll apply the bond to payment of fines and costs. Seems like a nice kid, Heather. Good record. Reduce fines to 180. You sign that over, we'll end up sending you a check for $33, okay? You got 213. Show up next time.
Definitely.
Good luck. Keep smiling. Smiling is a good thing. Have a good day.
Yeah, me too.
Are you set on yours?
I believe so, sir.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
I know we haven't had a chance to be introduced.
When did you, were you somewhere else before?
Yeah, I did 10 years in Detroit, and I did 5 years from
Wow.
and then another 10 in Wayne and
And now you're here in the tropical Blackberry.
What's your last name?
Jacoda.
How do I spell that?
Jagottka.
All right, well, nice to meet you. Good luck over there. How's things going?
I like it. It's when I left Wayne, I was starting to get that jaded feeling, but
Now you've,
it's clicking on all cylinders over there.
good. Well, glad to hear it. Glad to have you here.
The
Tell the chief I said hello.
yeah, him and I get along famously, so
Good.
it's good.
That always makes life easier. Thanks a lot. Thanks for your help. That's the illustrious court administrator here. She's filling in for my reporter who's out ill.
Okay.
Judge, I'm gonna find out who the Zoom user is. They won't answer my chat. Zoom
that
user, can I
again.
get your name, please?
Zoom user, we need you to start your video and tell us your name, and then we need to change the name on there. Don't we have that on the instructions, Heather?
12.5 years, and when this finally gets wrapped up, I'm looking to continue on my military career in the National Guard.
My father would have loved you. He was a major. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna order you pay additional costs of $100. You're to be on a SoberLink device until May 1st of 26. You're to serve 1 day on the court work program and pay $35 for that. You're to treat at least weekly, and again, testing is to be weekly. So I'm gonna repeat, $100 cost, 1 day court work, pay $35 for that, be on a SoberLink device until May 1, treat at least weekly, test at least weekly, and we'll go from there. Okay, so you'll 135, they'll set you up on the court work program day, and they're gonna change your color and set you up with the SoberLink, which you have to be on by the end of the day, okay?
Yes, sir.
How long would you like it to pass weekly?
Ad infinitum at this point. I just think it's 2 violations. I get the feeling he's struggling, September 14th. I mean, I'll tell you what, if he stays clean, I'll suspend it on July the 15th, okay? And then it would be bi-weekly. Okay? All right, anything else? Any questions? Anything else? Thank you, good luck. Thanks. Brandon Ross Pantel. 254B14761.
Everyone knows that was Brandon.
I'm gonna need Beth on this one, Jessica. Jessica?
I'll grab Beth. This is Beth's gate.
Thank you, Pantel. Your name, sir?
Brandon Tampa.
All right, so we have a charge here, and he has, by the way, prior violations, 3 prior technical, failure to register, attend and complete the positive strategies program, with 8-week follow-up and failure to pay his fines and costs as ordered. Those are the two charges. How is he going to proceed?
Yes, as of the date that the violations were filed, February 11th, he's pleading guilty to those, but I would indicate the situation's kind of correct.
All right, sir, is that what you want to do, is plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you plead guilty, this will be 5 violations, and your probation could be revoked, and you could be incarcerated for 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And again, did you understand all your rights?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
did sign it and read it and understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, to the charge that you failed to register for, attend, and complete the positive strategies program with 8-week follow-up. How do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to register and attend and complete that program as of the date of the issuance of the show cause.
Yes, guilty.
You failed to do that, though?
Yeah.
Is the count 2? That you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered, the balance owing as of the date of show cause being $465. How do you plead? You failed to pay all your fines and costs by that date.
Yes, guilty.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept your pleas to counts 1 and 2. Ms. Wild, your name? Tell me how he's doing real quick.
Other than those 2 violations, he has all his other terms and conditions met, Your Honor, all his other programs. His big issue, I think, overall has been getting through the positive strategies program. He did pay his $515. I'm not sure if council mentioned that, but excuse me, his fines and cost balance. He paid that after the show cause was issued, Your Honor.
How far along is he in the positive strategies program?
He is not in it at all. He informed me that he was having issues with the positive strategies program. We have an equivalent through Class A.
I mean, he was having problems with it, issues with it. What?
I would let him explain, Your Honor, because it's been a year that I've been trying to get him to comply with this program.
It was in the last few minutes, I'm not sure if Ms. Wild's got it yet, but Mr. Van Hill showed me on the screen that he is enrolled, starts on March 7th.
March 3rd, or March 7th, yeah, it's Saturday, 9 to 3.
And I forwarded, we went through his phone and forwarded the email to Ms. Wiles. So hopefully we got that recorded.
What is the problem with the program?
It was my job. I'm a truck driver, and the other class where they wanted me, I worked all that time. Like, I have 3 people to support, and I was trying to let them know if there's something else I can do, because the class I could only take was like at 6 o'clock at night, and I'm driving. Can't bring the vehicle, can't lose my career. Everything's hard. Like, I worked from, at that point, my schedule was from 3 in the afternoon till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday.
And they only do it at night?
Yeah.
So in that, what we did was we referred him over to Class A that has an equivalent program. They have a one-time program that he could attend and knock it out all in one day. They do the follow-up and everything. I referred him to that. He still didn't get involved in that. So by the time I issued the show cause, he paid for the Class A program. I did receive the receipt that council just indicated. It didn't have the date of attendance on it. I emailed Class A this morning, finding out that he enrolled in it again after the show cause. And I haven't heard back from them to confirm the date. So it does appear that he paid for that alternative program. He's been given lots of options with that. Like I said, it's been a year. So if he's scheduled for March 7th, that's great. But again, this is the second violation for this. His deferred judgment date was February 12th, Your Honor. We've already had it extended once for him to get through these terms.
Yeah, you were back in here in August on the failure to attend the positive strategies program.
Yeah, I have this.
You didn't tell me anything then about this being so impossible for you to attend, did you?
Yeah, I always.
No, I don't want to know what you told me.
Yeah, I did.
Hang on. So you were telling me you just couldn't do it?
I just said it was hard. I didn't understand how I could do it, because I was a truck driver. I'm a truck driver, and they only offered that class at night, and during my work schedule, I asked my employer if I could change like routes or anything, and that was the route I was hired for. I have 3 people to support. We have 1 income and 1 vehicle. It's like, I can't lose a job, like, so yeah, it sucks, but like, my family comes. Can't lose a job for my family.
Mr. Haynes, what did you tell him?
Slow down. Nervous. But I did sign up for this class. I had it this Saturday from 9 to 3, the Zoom. I got all my receipts and.
I don't know how I can do anything other than enter the conviction though at this point. I mean, he hasn't, the problem is here that you can only be on that status for 12 months and we're past the date. I've either got to let it go and dismiss the case, which I can't. I can't extend probation. I mean, it just seems to me look, I can appreciate your dilemma.
Very apologetic. I'm sorry.
Well, I know, but pardon me?
I said, most. I live paycheck to paycheck.
Most people do.
I know.
Can I see the police report?
Yes.
Just relax, Mr. Pantel. I mean, I'm gonna miss Mr. Eanes when he leaves here. You just does such a good job. I mean, you went and cast a check where you didn't have sufficient funds in the account. This could have been a lot worse. So when you do these kinds of things, this is what happens. I mean, you can't just blow off a court order. I understand you had some issues with your employer, but the positive strategies with 8-week follow-up, when would they have had to explain what days they would do that and times?
The initial program, which is about 3 hours long, they typically do that on either a Tuesday or a Thursday. That would probably be run about 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The follow-ups are 1 hour long, and they are typically during the week. I believe right now the follow-ups are on Tuesdays or Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., Your Honor. I might be off by an hour on those estimates, and the program is offered at least once every 6 weeks.
How much do you make in your employment?
It depends, like.
Well, if you're working,
Schedule.
if you're working 3 to 11, 5 days a week, how much do you make?
Okay, but $800-900.
After tax? Yeah, I don't really have a choice but to accept the plea and revoke his status, Mr. Haynes. I'll let you say anything, but I don't think I have a choice. I mean, he didn't do the program. And I don't think I would have just ignored his request if we were back here in August or September and he was telling me, hey, it's impossible. I can't do it. I can't get to work. I'll have to quit my job or I'll get fired if I have to go to a positive strategies program. Do you want to say anything else?
Judge, is that mean more the Trump things wasn't filed at that point, or is he gonna be extended?
Well, here's what I'm doing. I'm looking at, Heather, I'm looking at this and I don't think this is on his record. The 771 status is revoked. The conviction's entered. We're gonna set a sentence date. Did you ever go over and get fingerprinted over there at Brownstown like I told you to?
Did that.
You went back in January of 25? Yes?
Yes.
Let me see. I don't know why it's not on his criminal history here. Must have. Heather, I want you to check on the end of this. I'm gonna set a sentencing date.
Okay, Judge.
And you should continue. I just can't. I'll set a sentencing date. We're gonna revoke his status, enter the conviction. And I'll set a sentencing date. And hopefully you'll be well on your way on the program with the Class A Training Center. So let's give him a sentencing date on because I'm gonna sentence you anew now. We'll give him a sentencing date, say in April sometime, Heather.
Judge, the new program he's doing is a one-day program. If he attends it on the 7th, he will be done on March 7th. Just
Right.
so that you.
Well, we can do it in March too. I mean, I don't care.
Do I do March 31st, Judge?
Sure.
We could do March 31st at 8:45.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And why wasn't he here back on March the 12th? Or February the 12th? I actually said on February 12th, defendant failed to appear, conviction to remain on record, bench warrant to issue. We issued a bench warrant on February 12th, and then you walked in, it looks like on February 18th. Am I right?
Yeah, I didn't know I had to appear the 12th. I found out that I had a bench warrant.
Okay.
And I didn't know I was supposed to appear.
You go take care of that program. I'm not gonna be overly difficult. You make sure you get the program taken care of, and I'll send you March 31 at 8:30, did you say?
8:45, Judge.
8:40. Okay. You go down, I'll get your notice, and then we'll see you back.
March 31st, if he has the program done, you might be looking at closing this summer.
I might find him a little bit.
Anything else
No, I can't dismiss, or I can't dismiss the case though. But I might find him, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, good luck. All right. Schuman. William Robert Schuman. Two 647-700. All right, your name, sir?
William Schuman.
So you're gonna plead the expired plate, right?
Correct.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
You have a valid plate now? When did you get the plate?
The day after, February 4th.
You gotta be careful. So you were driving around with an expired plate for 10 months.
It slipped my mind. My birthday came and went.
I'll believe you with that, but still, I can't do much for you here. 120 is your total, okay? You can go down the hall and pay that and you're all set. Good luck. Catherine Marie Latola. 26W81286. All right, on
She's on
Zoom.
Zoom.
Okay,
It's taken a
ma'am.
minute for, there she is.
She's got 41286. It looks like A and B, right?
Yes, Judge.
So I don't know which one he's dismissing. Man, you have to start your video or unmute and state your name, please. You have to unmute, ma'am, and tell me your name.
I apologize, sorry.
That's
Catherine
okay.
Latola.
All right, so you're gonna plead the expired plate and they're gonna dismiss the no proof of insurance, right?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, I'm gonna accept that plea, dismiss the no proof of insurance. Do you have valid insurance now?
Sir, I just had a lot of problems. I actually just ended up selling it back to the previous owner that I purchased it from. It was hard to get him to go to Secretary of State to get a title. It's been just kind of a nightmare, to be honest with you. Hard lesson learned.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea, dismiss the no proof. 135 is your total. You can go online and pay that today and you're all set, okay?
Is there any chance, sir? I just started my job yesterday. I get paid bi-weekly. Is there any chance I could make that payment next Friday, please?
Sure.
I greatly appreciate it, sir. Thank you for your time.
No problem. That'll be March 16th. I'll give you till the Monday, okay?
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. I
You're
hope you have a
welcome.
wonderful day.
You too. Good luck, ma'am. Bilal Hoffman, 26W841230. All right, your name?
Along Hoffman.
All right, so the citation was issued January 8th. It looks like then you filed a motion to set aside the default judgment because you went into default. You posted a bond. I set it for a motion hearing and a department rep hearing. And now it looks like he's telling me you're going to plead the 75 and a 70. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So I'll go ahead and set aside the default judgment by implication there. He's agreeing to it when he's setting this and sending this in saying plead to 75 and a 70. That's 0 points, but it will go on your traffic record. You understand that? To the charge 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Okay, I'm gonna accept your plea. This is already on his record. Heather, we're gonna make sure that we take this one down to 75 and a 70, please. So remove the conviction and re-enter it as 75 and a 70, and the fines and costs will be what he posted as a bond. That was $175, okay? So
Okay, Judge.
is that in your name, by the way, the bond is?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is. So we'll apply the bond and you're all set.
Thank you, Aaron.
Good luck. Cheryl Ann Doyle, I'm sorry, 263-647-697. Could I have Kingston up here? Ryan Kingston seated at this table on my right and your left. And also Megan Lunsford. Ma'am, your name?
Cheryl Doyle.
So you're going to plead to impeding traffic, correct?
Yes,
That's what you want to do?
yes, sir.
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Response.
You weren't using a handheld device, were you? He just issued a warning.
No, sir.
Huh?
No, I just put my hands behind my back.
It says holding using mobile.
Oh, yeah, the handheld device. Well, see what happened was, is, I was the light before West Road. And this guy cut me off and almost took off my front end. I had my kids in the car, slammed on the brake. I started following him to try to get his license plate to call the police, and it didn't happen that way. I got a picture of his license plate and the cop was behind the wheel.
All right, I'll accept your plea. Dismiss the original charge. They didn't charge you with that. They warned you 150, but okay, you're all set. Cash your end of the hall to your right. Good luck. Ryan James Kingston, 260-647-701. Come on up to the podium and tell me your name, sir.
Kingston?
You're going to plead the 1 to 5 over. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
And you understand that's 1 point, right?
Yeah.
I didn't look at your record, but it looks kind of thick. You've had some traffic tickets, have you?
Having to close that up and keep explaining about, while I'm doing it.
I can't answer that.
So you had the citation that you're paying is charged, and that's $135. Go down the hall and take care of that, and you're all set. Good luck. Megan Lunsford, 260-647-334. And that's it. Your name? So you're gonna plead the expired plate, right? To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
But I was hoping I could maybe plead a case to possibly get the fine waived. I was
I'm
actually,
not gonna waive your fine. I'm sorry. I'll accept the plea. I'll listen to what you have to say, but it was expired for 3 months.
it's my husband and I mixed up our cars. His birthday's October and February. It was 2 days before
Do
my.
you have valid registration with you now?
Yeah.
I'll believe you.
Said I got it done the day after.
I'll make it 100, okay? All right, so you're all set. Thank you. Quentin Cordell Miller, 260-647 52A and B. This is your name?
Quentin Miller.
This is improper display of plate. You want an informal?
Yeah, I talked to the officer. We're gonna have a meeting with the officers because I got the light fixed. It was for a.
No, you don't have to explain. I just want to make sure that's what you want. We'll give you an early court date. What do you have here for me, Heather? So
Sorry, Judge, I was
have
muted. March
That's-
17th, 10 o'clock.
March 17th at 10 o'clock. And that's on both A and B. So you have a defective equipment and an improper display. I'll set those both for informal hearing on March the 17th at 10 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. You can go down the hall and we'll give you a notice, all right? You're welcome. Is today the second or third? Geez, I keep writing. You know, I'm writing the second on a lot of these accidentally, and it's the third. Yeah. Well, like when I write set informal. All right, let me see. All right. John Bruno Caruso, 26T6477750. All right, your name?
John Caruso?
Did they offer you anything on this, or you just didn't want to do this?
Well, no, they did offer me something. I guess I'm just was trying to plead my case. I was literally 2 blocks away from my house. I'm new to Michigan. I used to live in Michigan. Wasn't aware that there was a law against answering the phone, but I don't normally do that. I normally do hands-free. I was telling the officer, I was waiting on an important call. I was at the corner of Grain and West because I purchased an electric bike from Petrie's on Allen Road, which is now closed. And I got a notice that there was a recall due to a defective bolt on the back tire. So I was waiting.
Okay, so let me tell you, did they offer you impeding traffic?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a fan of these using mobile device. But you're better off. You don't want this on your record. If they're gonna offer you a plea to impeding, you can't, you know, I'm just telling you, I'm not. I think you might want to go back into a breakout room and talk to them about taking that if you want. I mean, I can't. This is not an intent crime. It's a civil infraction. There's no judge in the world that's going to throw this out because you didn't know about it. I'm just telling you.
Okay. I just thought the fact that I was like 2 blocks from my house when the phone rang, I answered it, but I understand, Your Honor. So
you want to talk to him again about giving the impeding? You don't want this nonsense on your record.
Well, that was, I was going to agree to that. I guess my big concern is, I know there's no points. I'm fine with that. I just didn't know if it was going to affect my insurance rate, which I was.
Impeding will not affect your insurance rate. This being on your record, this operating a mobile device, using a mobile device while operating a motor vehicle does not look good. I'm not going to lie. And I got a pet peeve about it because I see people doing that all the time and they're swerving all over like they're drunk. I'm not sure which is worse.
Right. No,
if you want me to, I'll send you back to them. You can tell them you want impeding if that's what you want to do, where you can have a hearing, but
No, I'll do the impeding. I'm out of town. I'll be back for a couple days on,
Well, that's all right. Let me send you back to them by Zoom. John, take this back over to Trenton, will you please?
okay.
Just bear with us and she'll put you back into she'll put you back in a breakout room with Trenton, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. And then we'll take care of it. Cheryl Noble, 26B149988. How you doing, ma'am? Your name? So you're gonna plead the impeding. It says no injuries medically cleared. And you're gonna plead the impeding, no disabling damage to vehicles. So I'm fine with this. Is that what you want to do, is plead to impeding? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea. 195 is your total. You can go down the hall and take care of that, okay? Good luck. Mohammed Anwar, 26B149794. Defendant failed to appear, it appears. He's responsible as charged by default. So I'm gonna enter that default judgment. And then I have Marzouk Tina Jalal Marzouk, 26F245478. Come on up here, ma'am. Do I have his office clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Oh, come on up. Your name, ma'am?
Tina Mercer.
All right. Officer, your name?
Officer Houston, Flyer Police Department.
So do you want to plead responsible or do you want to have a hearing, ma'am? This is no proof of insurance. What do you want?
Your Honor.
Tell me.
We're gonna go ahead and dismiss it. I told her when I pulled her over, as long as she, got her situation handled, I'd be willing to work with her. She said her mother canceled her insurance on her without letting her know.
I do have insurance now.
You cannot drive a motor vehicle without insurance. You get in an accident with no insurance, you will live to regret it. The insurance company will pay the damage, and if the person's injured, their wage loss, and then they will haunt you like a ghost. You follow me?
I told her, I didn't know she canceled it.
All right, so you're comfortable with this?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I wouldn't encourage you to do this on cases if there is an extenuating circumstances, but I'm presuming that you are convinced of it, and I'll go ahead on your wish, dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, jeez. Heather, who was here for Trenton?
Niece.
Can you
Niece
call
was-
can you call Niece and see if he can come back? Or he can either come back or zoom in from the station as far as I'm concerned. Tell him that the defendant Caruso wants to take the plea to impeding now.
Okay, Judge.
All right. Fernandez, Derek Tan Belda Fernandez, 25W707530. Your name?
Morning, Your Honor. Should be here with my client. Stands to my left, sir. Can you say change for the record?
Derek Fernandez.
So he's charged with failing to attend the domestic violence program, the one-day program on October 7 of 25. And he's also charged with failing to provide proof of completing, it looks like 31 hours of community service by October 20 of 25. How is he going to proceed?
Your Honor, in this circumstance, he understand that he did not do it within the time division, so he would not be asking for a contested violation.
So he's going to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here, this would be 3 prior technical violations. Or 3 technical violations. Your 7694A status could be revoked, conviction entered, and since this is a domestic violence charge, you could receive 93 days on this. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today? Or not?
Judge, if he hadn't done that earlier, we can go through that.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all the rights on the advice of rights. You're giving up your contested right to a hearing, your right to question their witnesses, your right to bring in your own witnesses, your right to testify or remain silent, your right to bring in your own witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. We're not going to have a contested hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
As to count 1, for the charge you failed to attend the domestic violence program, how do you plead?
Guilty, yeah.
You failed to attend the one-day domestic violence program on October 7 of 25.
Guilty.
Did you fail to attend that program on October 7 of 25?
Yes.
Is the count two that you failed to provide proof of completing 31 hours of community service by October 20 of 25? How do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to do that by that date?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Accept your pleas.
I have that police were taken on this back on December 4th. He pled guilty to count one and we dismissed count two. He did provide proof of completing community service and it was done prior to the due date.
Hang on a second. Oh, I see. Yeah, he didn't show up for sentence.
Yeah, there was a situation, so you had ordered him to come back for a sentencing date on January 6th. You ordered him to get a job and provide proof of mental health treatment. He never showed up and then he went for warrant status.
Why not?
He was hospitalized, Your Honor, from January 13th to January 29th.
Okay, well, why didn't he come in this last month?
I spoke with him, Judge. I think that he had some trepidation, but he did come in on his own volition today.
Do we have the health records?
So I did get proof from Team Wellness that he is back engaged in treatment.
But he was in treatment?
I didn't have proof that he was in treatment before. My concern is that between the last time he was seen with you and now, is currently under investigation with Brownstown for terroristic threats. So there's been a lot that's been going on between when he was last seen and now turning himself on his warrant. So things are still pending, charges haven't been placed yet. They're still searching and investigating that. Last time they talked to Brownstown, which was about a week or two ago, but I'm concerned there's some deeper things that are going on here with Derek.
And you dismissed the failure to complete the 31.
Yeah, so he completed it.
Dismissed that on December 4th.
He completed them at ChristNet. ChristNet emailed me and said it was their fault. They thought they sent it over and they forgot to. He did complete them in time and they were supposed to send it over, but they didn't.
Is somebody here with you?
Oh, yes, my dad is here.
Terroristic threats to who?
He, if you want me to read, this is what I received from the police. He was posting threats on X, which is now was Twitter, and was tagging federal law enforcement agencies. The threats included blowing up ICE agents in neighborhoods, sneaking bombs onto planes, and possessing child pornography on his phone. Officers and TSA agents went to his home on January 29th. They ended up committing him to the hospital because he fought with police. They were then executing search warrants at that time, Your Honor.
He has not been charged.
He has not been charged as of yet. I emailed them back about 2 weeks ago. The officer stated that they're still under investigation at this time.
I've tried to be understanding with you, sir, in the history that you have. I'm really trying to be understanding, but and I don't want you to talk about that case. You've not been convicted. You've not been charged. In all honesty, it's inappropriate for me to take that into consideration as of this point.
How many second chances should someone get before a judge finally says, enough? That difficult question became the focus of one of the most emotional probation hearings of the day. A young defendant stood before the judge after testing positive for alcohol while on probation. When asked what happened, he didn't deny it. He admitted that just days before the test, he drank 2 beers and even took a sip of wine. It wasn't the first time either. The court records showed he had already violated probation for the same problem months earlier. The judge accepted his guilty plea. But instead of immediately announcing punishment, he started asking a different set of questions. The probation officer explained that the defendant had been doing almost everything else right. He attended treatment, followed probation rules, stayed honest with the court, and admitted what he had done without making excuses. There was just one problem. He still couldn't stop drinking. According to probation, the real issue wasn't whether he could avoid alcohol for a few weeks. It was whether he was willing to admit that alcohol would always be a problem in his life. The judge looked directly at the defendant and delivered a message that changed the entire hearing. He told him that treatment only works when someone finally accepts the truth. If every few months he convinced himself that just one drink was okay, he'd eventually end up right back where he was standing now, or worse. The courtroom fell silent. This wasn't a lecture about breaking probation. It was a warning about destroying his own future. Rather than immediately sending him to jail, the judge considered stricter alcohol testing, increased supervision, and additional monitoring to help keep him accountable. But he also made it clear that another violation could leave the court with very few options. The hearing ended with one powerful reminder. Sometimes the biggest battle isn't against the law. It's against the choices you make when nobody is watching.